We are with Mr. Glenn de Souza, Vice President International Operations, Asia and Middle East, and of Best Western. And Mr. de Souza, I would like to ask you about Best Western's development plans in Asia and Middle East. And also, I would like to give us some information about the position and the market share of Best Western in the various Asian markets.
Sure. Thank you. Best Western has been in Asia and the Middle East now for almost 10 years. Initially, when we started the brand, we had 6 properties with over 1,000 rooms. Currently, we have close to 195 hotels that are in operation, that are going through rebranding and also in construction, with close to about 28,000 rooms. And when we say we have 195 hotels, it means all the fees that we have for these hotels have been collected. Where do you want to take the brand to? We want to take the brand to close to 300 hotels with about 60,000 rooms by the year 2015. Initially, when we brought the brand to Asia, it was very difficult because being a large hotel company in the United States with close to 2,200 hotels, we were considered as a motel company. And when we brought the brand out to Asia, we decided to position ourselves between 3.5 to 4 star in order that we could compete with the other international brands that have been in Asia and the Middle East for the last 15 to 20 years. It was difficult to get owners to brand with us because most of the owners had their kids studying in the United States and in Europe. And the perception of Best Western was a motel company. We're fortunate, I think, from the year 2015, the expansion has been rapid. We have had owners that brand with us. The philosophy of this company in Asia is very simple, that we promise what we deliver. We don't overpromise, but we deliver what we promise. And today we have hotels, owners that have hotels, 3 hotels with us, 2 hotels with us. And as the brand grows and expands, I think we want to focus obviously on Asia. I think we see Thailand, since our office is here, as one of the areas we want to grow. We look at Malaysia and the Philippines as important areas for us to grow. Vietnam, China, India, and Bangladesh also important areas to grow. In terms of the product, we clearly define we have 3 products. We have a core brand, basically, which is our mid-scale hotel. We have the upscale, which is Plus, which we launched in February of last year. And then we have Premier, which is our luxury brand that was launched in 2004. In terms of standards and facilities, we are different as a company from our properties in North America and Europe and in Australia. Our standards, again, to compete with the other brands are higher than what we have in the countries I've already mentioned. That was the only way that we could succeed if we change our standards. The demands of the customer, I think, that travel within Asia, North America, Europe, and I say Australia is completely different. Customers that travel with Asia, their demands and expectations are far greater than what they expect in other countries that I've mentioned. That's why we've tailor-made the product to suit the needs of the Asian customer. And as I travel in my job constantly, we'll see that there's a big change and shift of people traveling within Asia. There are more Asians traveling within Asia than there are Caucasians. Best Western, we treat ourselves exactly like how we position ourselves as like an aeroplane. Our focus is between the business to the economy class. That's where you have the most seats. We leave the first class to the other brands because we don't compete there. At the same time, the product segmentation is changing within Asia and within other parts of the world. We focus more on rooms and less on restaurants. We believe that rooms is where you make the most profit. Restaurants is a support service that you need to provide. We usually have 1 restaurant, and in certain countries 2. But having said that, it's different again from the Middle East. The Middle East, you have more restaurants because more people tend to eat outside than they would consume food at home. So these are the changes that we see within the environment. But in terms of product, we clearly segment ourselves, I would say, as a 3.5, 4, and our luxury. That's where we position ourselves.